Coming up, we take a look at my extensive magazine collection and who can guess how many magazines I actually have. Plus, ooh, this is not a good feel. Look, it's stuck. Who the heck is vandalizing my magazines? Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alex Ray, and this video I'm going to be showing you something a little bit different than what I typically always show you. This is something that I have been collecting for almost 15 years. To some of you, you might see this in the simplest form as just paper. You might also see this as a dying form of automotive journalism that nobody in the 21st century cares about. But let me tell you something. This, to me, is art, and it's art in the finest form. Take the photography aspect. You have a photographer that is trying to capture that one special wow factor moment. Also, think about the literature side of things. You have the writer who is trying to connect with the reader in painting and telling a story where the reader actually feels like they are behind the wheel of a 911 GT3 RS in the Swiss Alps, carving corners and drifting turns. It's so special. And that is why this video, I am going to be sharing with you all my magazine collection. And no, there are no Playboy magazines in this collection, okay? This collection I have accumulated from all over the world. Hopefully it inspires you to collect things on your own too. Don't be a hoarder, because I'm borderline hoarder level. But please enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment below what you're most excited about, or maybe if you also collect magazines too. Enjoy the video, guys. Have a great day. These are magazines from all over the world. I mean, you have the classic ones like Car and Driver or Motor Trend, but then you step into the UK market and you get Banzai, or you have the Porsche Excellence, or a Canadian favorite Autostrada, and then you even have the top shelf magazines like EVO or TopGear or Octane, or even my personal favorite, Classic Cars. Right now, I have these three piles here that need to be organized by brand, and that pretty much took up those two boxes. And as you can see here, I got a lot more to go. This magazine is super cool. The magazine is called Hyper Rev. This is the cover of the magazine, and you'd think that the binding of the magazine is always on this side, right? Well, weird. It's where the pages are. And then you think, oh, Alex, you just have the magazine upside down, or backwards rather. Well, this is definitely not the magazine front cover, because why would the barcode be there? I was pretty disappointed that they don't make Super Street anymore. This was actually one of my favorite magazines, because as you can see, they always featured like top quality builds, like tucked engine bay, builds from around the world, and even modified mag. This was another really good one too, and it really is just a shame that they don't make this anymore. And then going through the collection, ooh, this is not a good feel. Look, it's stuck. Don't rip. Oh, we're good. So I got into car magazines accidentally. When I was a kid, I was lucky enough to go on vacations with my family around the world. I would always bring my little Game Boy Color with the classic Pokemon Blue, and that would typically keep me preoccupied, you know, while we're at the airport or while we're actually on the flight. But there was one year where I forgot my Game Boy. And as a 10-year-old, you're thinking, oh my God, the world just ended. How am I gonna make it through this whole flight ordeal? Well, my mom took me to the little airport convenience store they typically always have like books and magazines. That was, I think, the first time I actually got a car magazine. I didn't think anything of it. I read it and that was it. A couple years later, I started spending time with my mom. We would always, go to the local Chapters bookstore, and I would just buy car magazines. After I got home, I read the magazine. My mom, I remember, would throw the magazines out because I'm done with it. I didn't like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna spend the little amount of money that I have and I'm gonna subscribe to magazines. The magazines would come in, I would read them, and then I started realizing, who the heck is vandalizing my magazines? My mom and dad, my dad especially, would rip the part where it says the address, and I would come back like, who the heck just ripped my magazine? My dad's like, I don't want them to see where we're living. I said, Dad, I'm keeping these magazines. What are you doing ripping them? Don't do that. So anyways, I started collecting them, I guess out of that unappreciation towards my magazine collection. It has spiraled into maybe like over 500 car magazines yet. I am exhausted. It took me all night to organize the monstrosity of magazines that I have. I mean, there are way too many magazines in there. I hope you guys enjoyed me sharing my automotive magazine collection. Before you go, I want you to comment down below, how many magazines do you think that I have? Whoever guesses the closest, you will be joining me the moment that I take my BMW M3 out of storage. So comment down below, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care. So a lot of you guys have been asking, Alex, how many car magazines were in your collection? All I'm gonna say is one thing, okay? Thomas, 2,500 magazines? Like caramba. Like, if you play the lottery, Thomas, and you're watching this, just go with the numbers that they give you, okay? Don't be guessing numbers, all right? Because you were so far off, I'm in a generous mood. I'm gonna give you a ride anyways, buddy, but that was, yeah, I...